NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the 80s team and the East All-Stars. It'll be the 80s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Michael Jordan, Moses Malone out there with McHale. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. And the basket is good.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Irving. Outside Tatum. The pass to Leonard. The tray. He doesn't hit that one. And the 80s team going the other way now. Inside, Malone. Keeps it alive. That one's rebounded by Embiid. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team, and as we were talking about Kawhi Leonard, his defense was the first thing that came up. Coach told me that while Kawhi may not be the individual defensive powerhouse he once was, you're still not going to challenge him more than they need to. Negating Kawhi's presence at that end of the floor is much easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Inside, outside, mid-range doesn't make any difference. Tatum comfortable anywhere because this guy is a bucket getter.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Beal. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Irving. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Johnson.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Leonard inside. Bird covering.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Johnson. Jordan kicks to Johnson. Back to Jordan. 3-pointer. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Passes it to Jordan. Here's Bird. East grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots it up. The shot by Beal, no good. Johnson surveying the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bird. Over Embiid. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
From deep, Jordan. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Leonard. Goes up the baseline. That shot, no good. And the 80s team going the other way now. Here's Jordan. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Irving against Johnson. The shot's good from Irving.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Irving against Johnson. McHale outside to the inside. Here's Jordan. No good on that one. Great D that time from Beal.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And stolen by Malone. And they're running. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now. Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it out to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Jordan with the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Beal. No points in the game yet for him. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Tatum dishes to Irving. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Johnson against Irving. McHale outside. And the pass to Bird. Shoots over Leonard. Bird misses. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by McHale. Bird against Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. A big group substitution here for the East. Zion Williamson's checked in for Embiid. Julius Randle comes in for Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Conley in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. The 80s team with the ball. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Worthy. Here's Irving. The shot missing. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Leonard with no one around. But they get it back. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
And the 80s team has possession. 4-point game. Thomas against Conley. Outside Worthy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Thomas.
Boy, you got to admire the muscle of Olajuwon, easily pushing through the defense and converting in his unique style.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Olajuwon with the block. Leonard against Worthy. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Williamson. Good D by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Worthy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Baseline jumper. Goes back up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Tell you what, Abdul-Jabbar is a really strong rebounder. I mean, using his body well to corral those rebounds.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The East making a switch. Levine's checked in. Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now here's Thomas. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the shot goes in.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Harden against Irving. Harden the pass to Levine. That one no good. And the 80s team going the other way now. Feeds to Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Thomas. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
Here's Thomas. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Now here's Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving against Harden. Olajuwon trying to break free. No good from Irving. To the middle. Here's...
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 5. Pass to Irving. James Harden with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
And both free throws good for Williamson. Now Thomas. Over Mitchell. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. East All-Stars lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here is Harden. On the court for the 80s team. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Wilkins is out there with Thomas. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Dantley in at the 3. The 80s team with the ball, trailing by 5. Stolen by Levine. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. Both good from the line that time.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Levine with it. And the jam by Levine.
And this team, they love Levine's talent. But more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
Now here's Thomas. It's a 5-point game. The shot by Dentley, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Levine, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Levine's got 6 points.
You know, he wants to be more aggressive from there. I like watching Levine work the mid-range game into his game.
No good from outside. Williamson dishes to Levine. Lets it go from deep. Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Now the pass to Thomas. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Here's Dentley, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas, and really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Thomas. Passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Thomas. Pass to Wilkins. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the East All-Stars now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And the 80s team has possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Shot clock at 6. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Here's Vucevic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the East. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. On defense, the East All-Stars. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Jordan's shot is off. He's with the ball. Levine kicks to Irving. Here's Vucevic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. Down low, Bird. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Jordan. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Moving against Johnson. Ring shot on the way. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Bird kicks to Johnson. He gets it in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Mitchell on the wing. Irving. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Beal comes in for Mitchell. On defense, the 80s team. It's a 3-point game. Jordan with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Bird. He's got 8. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the East. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pass to Irving.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
The pass to Leonard. Shoots over Bird, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Johnson. McHale outside. Pass to Jordan. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Johnson against Irving. Now the feed to Embiid, and he makes that one. Embiid's got his first points in this one.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guys down low.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 8 inside. Malone. And Tatum pulls it down. Malone gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Fires from deep. No good on that one. And the 80s team going the other way now.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Pass to McHale. And here's Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. Bird outside. Shot clock at 5. To the paint, here's Johnson. Great D that time from Tatum. Johnson's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And that one's good. Beal.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line.
Now here's McHale. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Beal. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 80s team.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Julius Randle's checked in for Jason Tatum, and it's Mike Conley in for Kyrie Irving. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Embiid finds Leonard over Irving. Here's Beal. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Gervin's checked in for Jordan.
George Gervin.
Outside, Beal. High post, Embiid. Working on Malone. Clock at 6. Beal from deep three-point land. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gervin with the steal. And they're on the break. Jumps up. Malone trying to break free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the smoothness, the cool, the calm, the length, the Iceman. Unique as a scorer and one of the tougher covers ever in the NBA.
The first one falls, and the East All-Stars with some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's James Harden in for Kawhi Leonard. The 80s team also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for McHale, and Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. The shot, no good. Good D by Olajuwon.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. They trail by 7. No good on the triple.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Now here's Beal, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Julius Irving. This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Both shots good from the stripe. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Thomas passes to Irving. Olajuwon dishes to Thomas. Olajuwon inside, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Harden. And now here comes Conley leading the break. A pull-up. And it's Williamson missing. And they're pushing it up. And it's Gervin missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Here's Leonard. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Tatum. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Embiid in at the center. Here's Johnson after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Bird against Leonard. Shot from free throw range. Bird misses. Here are the East All-Stars. Leonard, the open look. The rebound by Johnson. Here's the break. Puts one up from 19. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Malone's got 8 points.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
And it's Irving missing. Feeds it to Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And it's a 10-point 80s team lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Bird. He feeds it to Malone. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Embiid. Nice D from Bird.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Bird outside. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. A 12-point game. Back to Irving. Outside, Beal. Passes it to Embiid. Over Malone. Embiid, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Bird. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Here's Embiid. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it. Levine's checked in for Beal. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got the lead up to 14 now for the 80s team. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Irving can't hit.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
They double-team Johnson. He gets that one. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Embiid, and it's Mitchell in for Irving. Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Jordan up top. McHale left side. The feed to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. He can't get that one to fall. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Leonard against Worthy. Leonard attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the 80s team.
Here's Johnson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Johnson against Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Leonard against Worthy. Leonard kicks to Vucevic. Mitchell trying to free himself. Another shot. Good work defensively by Johnson. And the 80s team has possession. To the middle. Here's Jordan. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Levine. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Quite honestly, Vucevic is highly skilled at getting defenders to be physical with him. I mean, he's welcoming of contact, especially when he's going up for his shot.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an all-star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Johnson. 16 points for him. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 80s team.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Now here is Conley. And the East All-Stars call time here. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Mitchell finds Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now here's Wilkins. 17-point lead, their biggest. Worthy against Conley. Johnson for 3. Here's Malone. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Malone's got 12 in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And it's Conley penetrating. Johnson with the block. And here's the fast break. Levine against Worthy. Pass to Wilkins. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The East All-Stars haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jason Tatum. Free throw good, Levine.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Worthy. To the inside. Johnson, the pass to Dantley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the two, but he came into the league as a point guard.
And the 80s team has possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Wilkins against Mitchell. Wilkins dishes to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Yeah, Malone showing you the bounce. How high he got up there. Dunking comes pretty easy to him. It's quite easy when you get that high up.
Now here's Conley. Worthy pulls it in. Johnson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Dantley, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got 8 points.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over. Wilkins against Mitchell. Right side Wilkins. Back to Thomas. Olajuwon in the high post. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Michael Conley. One-on-one here. It goes in. And the 80s team lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Levine.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Irving. Here's Wilkins. Stolen by Mitchell. This one for 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Thomas now, top of the key. Thomas gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. The pass to Conley. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Now Thomas passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Olajuwon with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Conley against Thomas. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Wilkins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Wilkins. And the East with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Vucevic. Bradley Beal comes in for Zach LaVine. And James Harden has subbed in for Mitchell. The 80s team also changing it up. Larry Bird's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Gervin subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Pass to Randle. To the paint. Here's Conley. Got a piece of it. Wilkins passes to Irving. Down low. Here's Gervin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Gervin.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the East. And both free throws good for Gervin. Harden with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one drops for him.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
The 80s team with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oh, the lob to Irving. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You love the vertical, the bounce, the ability to go up. And then the power combined with that on the flush. Man, Irving making it look easier than it is.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The East making a switch. Embiid's checked in. That's good from Irving.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. And that one's good. Gervin.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
Here is Harden. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gervin with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
Here is Harden. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the visiting team out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the 80s team, Irving is out there with Jordan. Then there's Gervin. Then there's Bird. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 17. Yep, that one goes in there.
And Harden is a smart player. I mean, when the defense isn't right on him, he makes them pay. Love seeing him shoot that pull-up. Nice.
Now here's Jordan. The pass to Irving from downtown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. Irving's gone 5 of 11 shooting tonight from the floor. Harden the pass to Embiid. Harden surveying the D. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Gervin on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Irving. He can't get it to go. Good D by Irving. From deep. Not going to go that time. And the 80s team has possession. It's an 18-point lead. Jordan's shot is off. He's with the ball. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Irving. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Now here's Irving. It's Gervin on the wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Harden, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
An even 3-on-3 break. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Randall. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And that one drops. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Harden the pass to Beal. Here's Irving. Kicks to Harden. Passes to Beal. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Outside Irving. Bird, the pass to Jordan. Jordan with another miss. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving surveying the floor. And Jordan has it in the corner. Here's Olajuwon, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And Randall throws it down.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Leonard comes in for Bradley Beal. The 80s team also changing it up. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Olajuwon. Mikhail comes in for Gervin. And it's Johnson in for Irving. Now here's Johnson. Back to Malone.
Move around.
It's Jordan on the wing. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
Irving against Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And Embiid drops them both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here's Malone. Reverses, and it's good on the way in. Malone's got 10 points in just the 2nd half.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Leonard with the bucket. And here is Johnson. Malone outside. Pass to Bird. Dishes it to Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. Good on both. Now here's Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good D by Jordan.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Johnson with the block.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
1 shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. Now Leonard. To end the run. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Pass to Bird. Over Tatum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Offensive rebound, Tatum, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Tatum has no problem mixing it up, guys. Goes after offensive rebounds with real zeal and a great effort to clean up that mess on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Jordan. Here's Malone. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Leonard attacking. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Jordan inside, guarded by Harden. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Johnson.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Johnson against Irving. Here's Embiid, and he lays it straight in. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Jordan. Johnson dishes to Bird. Over Embiid. Bird with the bucket.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. Now the pass to Irving. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson double teamed. And 3 from Jordan. Drills the three-pointer. Jordan's got 18 points just in the second half.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Tatum's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Over Tatum. Kept alive. McHale kicks to Bird. Over Tatum. Bird misses. Harden inside the three-point line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Harden's got 4 this quarter. 1:46 left in the fourth. Bird outside. Pass to Jordan. Johnson outside. Jordan up top, guarded by Harden. Basket good.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Outside Leonard to the middle. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Jordan. Johnson, the pass to McHale. Back to Johnson. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters. Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Jordan against Irving. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Malone. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Jordan against Harden. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. Bird outside. From deep, Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Conley. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.